How you going, guys, and welcome to Muscle of the Week. So this week's Muscle of the Week is the traps, otherwise known as the trapezius. So I've got Benny here. What I'm going to do today is draw out the traps, run over, of course, the muscle and also a corresponding movement with that. Alright, Benny, so I'm going to chuck the news for me. So what most people don't realise is that trapezius is actually quite a big portion of tissue. It actually starts up here in the occiput, comes down here towards the shoulder and comes in like this. Okay, so we'd like to separate the traps into three portions. That is the lower trap, the middle trap, and the upper trap. And they of course have unique function in relation to the alignment of their muscle fibres. For the sake of today, we're going to talk about the upper trap only. Okay, as this is the portion where the majority of individuals like to work. Not to say they wouldn't benefit from some lower trap work, but we'll keep it simple up here. Alright, so thanks, Ben. So the movement we're going to work with today is a shrug. Okay, so the upper trap has two roles. One is to elevate the shoulder blades, like so. Okay, and one of them is what we call upward rotation of the scapula, which is not really important for us. But what most people don't realise is when we do a shrug, there's actually two muscles in play in this movement. One is the upper trap, that's the muscle you want to work, and the opposing muscle is a muscle we call levator scapulae, which is small, quite intrinsic. It resides underneath the scapula, and what we want to do in a shrug is disassociate that levator scapula as much as possible, so the big dominant trap can take over and get the movement done. Okay, so for the sake of simplicity today, we're using the Smith machine, just because it allows us to ease the movement. Okay, so the first thing I get you to do is to be aware of your hand positioning. This is really important. If we have our hands really close, generally speaking, we'll make the movement more dominant, that levator scapulae muscle. So what we're going to do is widen out our grip. Okay, so just outside shoulder width, we'll stand up with that weight. Big chest. What I want you to do is point your elbows back, like this. It's going to open up your chest and ensure that when we do our shrug, we're not protracting or bringing the shoulders forward. So once again, hand grip just outside shoulder width, looking straight ahead. Okay, elbows back. I want you to tuck your chin in, and as you shrug, you should be thinking shoulders towards your ears. Hold, 1, 2, release back to your start position. Hold, 1, 2. Release. Okay, one thing we're trying to avoid here is lurching at the neck, which is this move here. Okay, so once again, from the bottom, up, squeeze, 1, 2, release. Fantastic, guys. Thanks for watching Muscle of the Week.